rainy outside, Peppa. Peppa, should we go make a cup of tea? Right. Should we wrap Tabitha's birthday present? I ended up picking coffee instead of tea, purely because of the weather today. I was feeling a little bit more cosy, I think. I've just been wrapping Tabitha's birthday presents, and I have this gorgeous whimsical paper that I actually bought for my mum for Mother's Day a couple of years ago, and it's lasted so long. It's so pretty as well, and Tabitha likes butterflies and flowers, so I thought this would be a brilliant one to reuse. So for her birthday, we've bought her a couple of small things from I Went to Burford with my mum, and they've got a children's section there. I got her a teddy bear and some pyjamas and books. There's books here. And some toys, little wooden animals that I know she'll love playing with. And these ones are from the Tartan Blanket Company. These are also pyjamas. This is what they look like. They are so gorgeous. They actually remind me of kind of, I don't know, like circusy style, like pyjamas. But yeah, they're so pretty, and they've got all these little ruffles and frills on. And I know she's going to love wearing those. She just loves clothes. So I think they're going to be a real hit with her for her birthday. And I've already taken off all of the little tags and things like that, so they're safe for her when she opens them. Oh, I forgot to show you the scrunchie. They can go in her hair and she can match Mummy. They're all done now. All done. Should we pop them back in the bag and hide them? Looks like it stopped raining So I'm going to brave it and go out and have a little look round the back garden, see how the vegetables are doing that we've got growing, see how some of the flowers are doing, and then I'm going to get on with some work. So this is where a lot of my cut flowers have been planted. I've grown most of these from seed. The ones that I didn't grow from seed are this dahlia here, and there's a couple at the back there that my mum gave me. But otherwise, pretty much all of these are from seed. This is actually technically a weed, but I think it looks so pretty that I've just left it. Into the greenhouse. So in the greenhouse at the moment I've got sweet peppers, which I bought as like very little plants. I've got tomatoes that I'm growing. I'm growing pink Berkeley, which are those ones there. And then I'm growing some, I think they're Alice in Wonderland, I'm not entirely sure. These ones are doing really well. However, I think they might need a bit of feed looking at the leaves. They're going a little bit yellow. Do you see here? It's also been very hot and very cold, and then very hot and then rainy, so they've probably not been enjoying that too much. And over here, I had some leftover tomatoes I planted out here. We've got some courgettes growing here, which is good. And then sweet peas. They smell absolutely amazing. I wish you could smell them. Here is a lilac that I dug out of a flower bed behind me. My mum said, watch that lilac, it's going to get big. And it started to get big, so I've replaced it with a hydrangea, and I'm going to be popping the lilac in the front garden, which is a lot bigger than our back garden. This is where plants come when they need a little bit of attention, so I've got these here. Oh, look at the little snail. That is incredibly cute. So these plants are scabious. I've got this one here and this one here, and they're pink and purple. And they got very like wiry and stringy, and were just kind of looking a bit of a mess. So I've dug them out and popped them into pots. We're going to see how they get on here, and I might pop them in the front garden under one of the trees. These are wild strawberries. Ooh, not quite ready to pick. So I grow, you know, supermarket-esque strawberries and wild strawberries. I love wild strawberries. These ones I have had since, gosh, I think since I was quite young actually. I think it's the same plant. I used to go strawberry picking with my parents, and these were growing in one of our old gardens when I was younger, and they've just continued to go on. I don't think these are the exact same plants, because every year they send out runners and shoots, which are these bits here from years gone by, and you just pick them up and you pop them into the soil and they create a new plant. So I've got those there. Tabitha loves coming up and asking Mummy and Daddy to give her a strawberry. So I've bought some of my house plants outside as well, as you can see, one there. And then Christmas rose there, and then that's an ivy we usually have in the bathroom that's trailing all over our succulents. Our succulents here have come into bloom, which I think is extraordinary. I've never seen them in bloom before. And they're such beautiful, beautiful flowers. They're kind of like sunburst stars or something. And these little ones are from my mum, and I need to pop these in the ground in the garden, but I just haven't found the right place yet. Oh, this is interesting. For anybody that, you know, isn't into gardening and things, you find very interesting trinkets like this when you're digging in the garden in the English countryside. That's what I found anyway. So this is a beautiful old piece of pottery that I found with oak leaves on it. I like to think it was probably part of a plate or something. The Victorians used to smash them and use them in the garden. I'm not entirely sure why, maybe for drainage or something. And then up here I have saved, is that going to stay there? Yes it is. I've saved this one as well, which is a very old pot, probably a medicine pot or something. I did look it up at one point and I've forgotten. Absolutely full of dirt still, I've not cleaned it out. But in the light, when it's not raining like it is today, it is the most gorgeous rainbowy colours on this glass. So Hazel's gone to work with John today. So Pepper and I are exploring the garden. Pepper, you do usually come out when Hazel's here, don't you? But you don't tend to explore quite as much. You tend to just sit and watch her, don't you? So that there, it looks a bit messy at the moment, so forgive me for that. But this is where the lilac was, and it came right up really, really high. So I've taken out, and that's a hydrangea. I've forgotten the name of the hydrangea. It's a pink one, and it will be 1.2 metres by about 1.2 metres-ish. So I'll cut it back, obviously, around the rose that's there. But I thought that'd be a really nice item to just fill that space. I'm having a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this bed. I've also put lavender along here recently, so hopefully that will bush out. I've got different varieties of lavender. This is a purple one, which is nearly all over actually. And then we've got the pink one there. And then the purple and then pink. So the purple one we've got is Hidcot. And the pink one I've completely forgotten the name of. But I did do a video all about lavender you can see on my IG channel. Well, everything in the garden seems to be doing really well, and it's starting to rain a bit now, so we're going to head inside, Pepper and I think she's already gone actually, and get on with a little bit of work. I've got a couple of videos to film, I've got some content to write, and I've got quite a lot of editing to do, and a lot of admin and accounting to catch up on, so that's going to be how I'm going to be spending the rest of my day.